Hey guys, what is up? Austin here from ArossGames. Alright, so today's video is going to be just a little bit different. We're actually not going to be doing a gaming video today. We're doing something that I'd never planned on doing for the channel. It was never a conscious thought, but due to conversations with a lot of the cool subscribers and viewers and people in the Discord and on my channel, if you guys were there last Saturday, we went on this giant rant during the stream. We were planning on streaming for like 8 hours. We ended up streaming for 12 because for like the last 2.5, 3 hours, Amber and I were just sitting there kind of talking about life. Through more and more talking, a lot more of you guys who were watching opened up and said some of the, issues you guys were having in your lives. Whether that be daily stuff with school or problems with family, things like that. So basically, I am here to offer something I don't know if a lot of other people do. I don't know if I could even get in trouble for this. I'm hoping I won't. I don't think I will. I'm genuinely doing this to try to help. So basically, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding a support group to my Discord channel. It's going to be private, so nobody can just come in and see the personal things you guys are talking about. They're going to have to personally message me to get in. And if that's the same for any of you guys, it is open to any of you guys, but you guys need to private message me. I'd like to chat with you just for a minute, kind of see what's going on and stuff like that. And then the whole reason for the support group is I just want to say right off the bat, I am not a licensed therapist by any means. I am not any form of therapist. I'm not even an unlicensed therapist. Like, therapist is still a therapist, and I am not that. I am a 28-year-old man who has made many mistakes. I've seen a lot of life. I've experienced a lot of my friends live their lives in good and bad ways. I've seen a lot of things that work. I've seen a lot of things that fail. I've been in many relationships with all sorts of different problems, coping mechanisms. I've seen a lot. I could never stand here and say I've seen it all, but I can confidently stand here and say I've seen a lot. And not only that, but a lot of you guys are roughly around the same age. So I feel like it's a place. This isn't going to be a place where you can go to fix any of your problems. It's not going to be a place that, like, let's say you have coping mechanisms that are unhealthy. This is not going to be a place where you can go and then in 2 weeks you're magically going to get rid of that coping mechanism. That's not how this place is going to work. But what it's going to be is a place where you don't have to feel alone. I want this to be a place where we're all active, we all pay attention to it. That way, if one of you guys need help for the day, or you guys are feeling very vulnerable, or you guys are feeling incredibly alone, incredibly down, this is a place where you guys can go. And you're welcome to join it at any time. If you don't join it right when we started off, doesn't mean you can't join a year down the road. This is just going to be a place where people who feel like they don't have an ability to talk to somebody, feel like they have the ability to express themselves, feel like they don't have the ability to talk about their problems or ask for advice, or they're too embarrassed or shy to do it around school or family or friends. I want this to be that place, because there's one thing I've learned. I've personally been to a psychologist. I've personally been to a therapist. I've even been to a psychiatrist. I have personally been to a lot of this process, and I find it incredibly helpful to have someone to talk to that you don't necessarily know or see on a daily basis. It is actually much easier. If you talk to your friends about it, it's hard because they're your friends and they already have this envision of you. Same for your family, same for a therapist at school. Like, you're constantly surrounded by the chance that somebody you personally know may hear about what you have to say. And that's very stressful, and it can cause you to not want to talk. But when it comes to us on the internet, you guys may see my face, but it's not like we know each other. It's not like we hang out. It's not like I could call your friends and tell them all about you. It's stuff like that. I want this to be a place where we can all chat. This can be a place where, like, if someone's having a bad day, I've been over all this, but just a general place where you're welcomed for who you are, you're accepted for who you are, and this is going to be a place. The main reason we are starting this is because I do have a subscriber who does have a very bad coping mechanism, and I won't say I have a bad one, but mine is smoking cigarettes. That is my coping mechanism that I use to deal with stress. I'm trying to encourage this person to grow outside of that coping mechanism. So I gave him some advice on things you can do to help kind of curb that coping mechanism, and I've decided to do it with him. If he works hard and tries his best to start coping better, I'm going to join him. I'm going to join him on his adventure of trying to drop a very hard coping mechanism to drop, and I'm going to start cutting back. I'm going to try to cut back to only 3 to 4 cigarettes by my birthday, which is April 3rd. And that may still seem like a lot to you guys, but at my worst, I was smoking like half a pack to a quarter of a pack a day. So 3 to 4 cigarettes a day isn't bad. And I'm setting long-term goals. I don't want to set short ones because it's so easy to fall short of short-term goals. So I'm going to set that for my birthday. I'm going to try to be down to 3 to 4 cigarettes a day. Then by the end of the year, I'm trying to wean myself down to only 1 a day. And hopefully by the end of the year, I will be off of cigarettes for good. But if you guys have bad coping mechanisms, stuff like that you guys know aren't healthy, but you don't feel like there's anyone you can talk to, I want you guys to be able to come here. And I'm going to be honest, if I actually see something that I think is incredibly bad and I think you really should talk to a licensed therapist, I will suggest that because it is important. I know a lot of people that's looked at as like taboo and looked down upon and all that kind of stuff. It's not. It is not a bad thing to want to get help. Everyone needs help. I need help. I'm 28 years old and I need help every day. Everyone does. That makes you human. Why would there be so many of us if one of us could do it all? We need help. We all need help. Never be ashamed to ask for help. Because at the end of every single day, yeah, you may have friends, yeah, you may have family, but at the end of every single day, you are only with yourself. You can only really, truly rely on yourself to help yourself, to get better. So you have to value yourself. You have to be there for you. So that is the point of this channel. Sorry for like the sour, down kind of vibe to this video. I do apologize for it, but that's life. It sucks, but that is a giant part of life. I know a lot of friends right now who are going through some really rough times, and I feel for them. To be honest, mine was like fall, like the end of fall, beginning of winter is usually my downtime with like the battles I fight mentally. But luckily this year I didn't go through it. It was very nice, but I feel like that's because I have a great support system like Amber, and we've been working really hard on getting our life a lot better. So I feel like because I'm making these better life changes and these better life decisions, I find my demons of my past a lot easier to conquer, or to at least overcome. So I feel like I want to make a place for you guys that is safe. I want to make a place for you guys where you guys feel like you can talk about your problems, talk about everything, talk about anything. And I do expect one thing of this room is if you're going to be in there and you're going to talk, I'm so grateful for that. But I also expect every single person in this room to be incredibly respectful of each other. I understand that it's hard sometimes, that sometimes a problem can seem less drastic than a problem you have, and in turn feels insulting. That is not the case. Every person has their own individual struggle. And to each person, it can feel the same, though it may not seem it. So, like, sure, you could have a child who has been starving since he was 6 and homeless and on the streets, and he's in there and he's 13 now talking about it. And then someone else is like, oh, well, you know, when I was a kid, my dad used to yell at me and make me cry. You know what I mean? Like, those are two incredibly differently balanced problems, but they're both equally important in the sense that, yeah, one suffered in real terms quite a lot more, but both mentally suffered in the same. Having a rough relationship with a parent, that is something that will break you. That is something that can affect the rest of your life. I still have issues as a 28-year-old adult from problems with my family, from my parents. That is something that will haunt you the rest of your life if you don't start taking good strides to conquer those problems. And same with having to be homeless and stuff like that. You probably have this unbelievable sense of, what did I do so wrong that the world hates me? When in fact that has nothing to do with it. You know, they're equally painful mentally, though they are drastically different real world consequences. Mentally they're the same. And that's what's important, is when it comes down to mental problems, all mental problems are equatable. None is worse than others. They all are important and equally important. So I expect this room to be respectful of that you guys respect each other's problems, you guys respect each other's coping mechanisms, and that we work together to help each other all find better coping mechanisms with life. Some people hide in their room. You know, you don't want to be that person forever. How are you going to get out there and make friends and see the world if you're afraid of it? If your coping mechanism is like mine, smoking cigarettes, let's find something better than that. Come on, we can do better than that. You know what I mean? Like, come on. What does a cigarette do for you? I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even like cigarettes. I just like the habit of it. I like the 7-minute break I get from the world where it's something I've been doing for 11, 12 years now. And that goes for any coping mechanism. You should always have a coping mechanism. But if you're doing one that's unhealthy to yourself, to your physical or your mental being, why don't we try changing that? Why don't we try changing that and curving it into something creative? Why don't we all start creating things now? That's what I've been doing with YouTube. I took all those negative feelings, I took all those bad thoughts in my head, and I am curbing them every day to be a better content creator. And because I work so hard at that, and because you guys were so supportive of that, we're at over 1,000 subscribers now, which is, you guys literally helped me make a dream come true. So I really hope I can help you guys now. You guys help me turn my negative bad thoughts into something amazing. So now I want to return the favor. I would like to help you guys turn some of your bad negative thoughts into something amazing. But we can do it. We just got to do it together. So in the description below, there will be a Discord link. And by the way, this is not just for my viewers. This is not just for subscribers. If you are new to this channel and just seeing this video for the first time today, please join us. No one's going to judge you. No one cares whether you're new, whether you're old. If this is important to you and you feel like this is going to be a place at least you want to try out, then come on in. Everybody's welcome for this. So don't feel like, oh, I just clicked on this video today, I have no idea who you are. That doesn't bother me. You don't even have to watch any of my other videos. You don't have to be here to watch my gaming videos. You don't have to be here to watch my music. If you're here just because this is a place where you feel comfortable and a channel that actually cares that you are going through some rough times and you really could use someone to talk to right now because things are just getting too hard to do it alone, please come on in. Just click on that Discord link. Send me a private message. My account on there is ArossGames. You should see me comment in the general chat pretty often. Just click on me and send me a private message. I will message you back in a timely manner, and we'll get you added to the private group of the support. And hopefully we'll talk more there, and everyone can get, introduced with each other, and you guys can help us take care of everybody, And like I said, doesn't matter. If you guys want to go in there for 10 minutes and leave, do it. If you guys are just having one little problem, you want to talk about it, come and talk about it. If this feels like something that's too depressing for you, pretend it's not there. It is whatever floats your boat. I just want it to be there for an emergency in case anyone ever needs it. Because I'd rather have it there and it be there when you guys truly need it, and I can be there for you guys, than me to not have it and you guys 99.9% of the time not need it, and then that 0.1% of the time you do need it, I'm not there for you guys. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry, it's depressing. Again, check that link down below to join the Discord and and then just private message me and we'll get you put in the support group. And remember, guys, mental health is important. That means for everything. It really is. This is one of the biggest things you will have to conquer in your life. And you shouldn't have to do it alone. And to be honest, there's not a lot of us out there who can do it alone. So, if you guys need a place to be comfortable and to talk and to feel better, I want this to be that place. So, hopefully I'll be seeing you guys soon. Hopefully we'll all be talking very, very soon. And hopefully, someday very soon, all of us are feeling a lot better. And we'll look back and, be glad that we had this channel. Or we'll look back and totally forget about it, but be much happier, better people. Both are totally awesome outcomes for me. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.